Buff Nation, what's going on? Hope you guys are enjoying your day before the Heisman ceremony tonight. Now we got a brand new visit announced for next week. We're going to Oklahoma. 6'1" corner Makari Vickers is visiting. I'm very excited about this. Outside of DJ McKinney, Colton Hood, we don't really know what we got at corner right now. I would imagine that we're bringing in a handful during this transfer portal period, building out the depth. And I think Makari Vickers could be a substantial pickup if he ends up signing here with the Buffs. So, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, shout out to my friend Mad Titan for putting this out. He's visiting December 16th through the 18th. And I think CU Andy had something here too. Yeah, 6'1", 192-pound sophomore cornerback who was a four-star recruit. Yes, just a couple years ago, and hasn't really gotten a lot of playing time yet for Oklahoma, which maybe that is why he's entering the transfer portal, trying to find himself a change of scenery. But as you can see here, he's played 2 years. Red-shirted, so he should have plenty of eligibility, 3 years of eligibility left. You see in 2023 down here, he had a little bit more playing time, 61 total snaps, 27 in coverage. Yeah, the grades there, I don't really know. It's hard to get much of a read on a player like this statistically when you only got 70 career snaps to look at. But I really love the idea of going after guys who were high recruits out of high school. Uh, Physically, they fit that prototype that we look for. In this case, with the secondary and corner, we bring in tall corners, long, lengthy, physical corners, big corners. So he fits that prototype, and hopefully, a change of scenery would benefit him in helping him realize his potential. Right. So, yeah, no career interceptions or anything like that. Does have one pass breakup in 2023. Gave up one touchdown. Um, let's go ahead and get into some of his highlights here from his junior year, just so you guys can kind of understand, like physically, what he looked like coming out. And I'll read Eric Ivan's scouting report of him. Said, projected him coming out of high school as a day 3 cornerback, which is really, really good. But this is what he said: a bigger defensive back with a legit top end speed that has found ways to make an impact in all 3 phases of the game on Friday nights. Size hasn't been verified, but looks to be at least 6'1", pushing closer to 190 pounds as he's thick throughout the torso. That's all been verified now. Let's see. Sub 11 times in the 100-meter dash, has cleared 21 feet in the long jump, so explosive. A natural playmaker on the back end with ball skills that is quick to read and diagnose plays. Impressive open field tackler for someone his age that will strike ball carriers and wrap up. Looser hips allow him to get east-west better than most his size. Understands how to fight through the blocks out on the perimeter in the alley to make a stop. Spent much of his junior season working over the top as a safety, but is also utilized here and there at outside cornerback. Found success in both roles, registering 68 tackles, 8 PBUs, and 2 interceptions. Might be able to get the job done at one of the corner sports in a defense that favors bump and run coverage, but ceiling seems to be highest as a box safety, given how he can come downhill and get physical while also sticking with the all new age athletic tight ends that patrol the slot these days. Viewed as a potential multi-year starter for Power 5 programs, someone will also who will contribute on special teams value or right away and add value there. So as you can see, I mean, with running the highlights, truly an athlete, and he fits in here. Those comments about him possibly being a better safety rather than corner are really interesting to me as well. He's a little bit smaller, at least weight-wise right now from what we've seen with compared to Carter Stoutmeyer, but Stoutmeyer was one of those guys that played boundary corner mostly in high school and has transitioned over to safety after his freshman year here at CU. And I think safety's been a better position for him. So it's going to be interesting to see what Kevin Mathis, Coach Prime, Robert Livingston would want to do with somebody like Makari Vickers. But I think for what would be great for him, one, we've shown the development at the corner position has been really, really great, and just in the secondary in general. But also, again, as I mentioned at the beginning, the depth outside of Colton Hood and DJ McKinney is a bit of a question mark right now. And kind of same with safety. Like, I love the safety prospects that we have right now, but again, we haven't gotten to see a lot of them play. Savion Riley, RJ Johnson. I think we all feel pretty good about Carter Stoutmeyer, but we're also bringing in Tafik Bayard from USF for a visit, continuing to bring in talent that's going to push the room. So, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. I find this visit very, very interesting, and it seems like we're bringing in another athletic playmaker who can, um, you know, make a lot of big plays. Now, is it going to translate to him being an impact player on the Buffs if he chooses to come here? That remains to be seen, but you got to love the upside. There are a lot of guys like this in the transfer portal that are looking for that opportunity, that change of scenery that serves them well. And, hopefully we're going to get that. So, yeah, again, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments, but I love the fact that we're bringing him in for a visit. Now, some other news that I did want to hit on very quickly. According to the guy who covers 24/7 or for 24/7, who covers Florida State, it's looking like Devin Rispress might be moving up in a promotion up there, maybe handling their director of recruiting role or something like that. It's looking like he's going to be going back to Florida, Tallahassee. So we'll see for like the official school announcement, but congrats to him. That's always wonderful to see guys continuing to get their opportunity. Again, he's the assistant director of recruiting out here, I believe, under Corey Phillips, and he's done a fantastic job. So love to see that for him. It hurts me because I love Riss. What a year he's had here, and now it looks like he is out in New York personally. Going to be able to see Travis Hunter win the Heisman with a lot of the Buffs players themselves, which is great to see. So be on the lookout. Keep your eyes out for probably a more so official announcement. That's not just from the 24/7 beat reporter out there at Florida State, but that is something that Buff Nation we got to prepare for. So, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Let's go Buffs.